Hi guys, so I'm doing something a little bit different today. Like the YouTube channel name is Misha's Manic Musings, so it's been a little bit all of the same at the moment, so I thought I would do something more about one of my other loves in life. Apart from makeup, apart from books, which will soon be on the channel I'm sure, my other love is films, as you can gather from what we're looking at here. Oh, Laurel and Hardy down the bottom there. There's quite a few, and they don't all fit in the shot. But I'm gonna I don't want to do about too many of them. I thought I was going to break it down into sections. So on the top left there, that's all my Disney animations. So we've got Blu-rays, Steelbooks, and one DVD. Then the next couple of rows down here is Blu-rays. So I don't have a big collection, I've only been collecting them for maybe a couple of years now, something like that. So I don't have a big collection, and then along the very bottom row that you can just see is TV shows. That's also TV shows in there as well that I need to watch. And then there's my DVDs, which I'm gradually cutting down on. The ones that I can find on Blu-ray, unless the extras are different, I just get rid of the DVDs. But apart from that, that's them all. So that's just a quick overview. Let's get into the actual video. This film, but I enjoy it. I haven't watched it again because I plan to watch it and then watch the TV show, which I also bought in Steelbook, and see how that compares. If you have seen this, let me know. I haven't watched it yet. Obviously, it's still sealed. But I do enjoy this film. We are now sadly missing Michael Clarke Duncan. And I like the story between Brad and Jennifer. Brad? Ben and Jennifer. I do like these kind of films. They always scare the heck out of me. This one just has a little square. Wouldn't really call that a J card. I do think the one that's sadly missing in steelbook form at the time of recording is 2012. I like that film, even if it did star John Cusack. It's a good film. This is a good film as well. I do think it's a bit slow at points for me. I used to have a poster of this up in my room at one point. It was at least I think it was this one. It was more the Statue of Liberty in it as well. Deadpool. I wasn't sure about getting this. I was a bit like, what am I letting myself in for almost? But I enjoyed it. I think I would need to go back and probably rewatch it. I think there are some in jokes and everything I may have missed. There's that annoying thing. Has anyone seen this yet? I haven't seen it. It was kind of one of those ones that bloody thing's wrinkled. I quite fancy seeing it. And then Xavi announced a steelbook, so I bought it. As you do. Occasional gory moments. I do hope it's good, that's the only thing. I'm kind of always one of these people who buy the films and then either never get around to watching them, or I don't end up liking them. This isn't actually from Xavi, this was an Amazon exclusive, which I also got One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest as well, which I think is round about here somewhere. I like this film. I don't think it has the best ending. I also have the novelisation as well. I folded up the J card because it was annoying me, but it's not like I plan on reselling it. I don't think the camera is really picking up how hideously orange this background is there, but it is hideous. I also got this recently, which I think as well was an Amazon exclusive, or potentially both. I have a feeling it may have been cheaper on Amazon, but I got that. I like Doctor Who, but I don't like it after David Tennant. I don't like Matt Smith, and I haven't liked Peter Capaldi, who is the most recent Doctor at the time of filming. He is on his last series, and I tried to watch his first series with Peter Capaldi, didn't like it. But I like Christopher Eccleston and I love David Tennant. This has literally just arrived in the mail. Now, I am one of the few people in the world who has not actually seen E.T. Never seen it. I honestly don't know why I've never seen it. It's just one of those films that I really should have gotten round to. But obviously, since it's just come, I haven't opened it yet. It's literally just arrived. Contains mild language. But that's it right there. So no doubt at some point I will get around to watching it and seeing what it's actually like. Edward Scissorhands. 25th anniversary. I do like the cover art for this. I do think it's quite nice and it evokes the film quite well. It's a similar scene to the back, just in colour, with those brightly coloured Stepford Wives houses in the background, as I always call them. I will also be watching this when I rewatch Daredevil and the first series and everything like that, because this outfit was stunning, as was she. I loved Jennifer Garner in Alias. She was so good. Actually looks like there's a decent amount of extras in this. This has actually made me want to read a few of the books that are, some of the stories were taken from this. Some of the people who have actually written and survived and written books feature in this. So I've got a couple of those on my wish list, all the rubbish of the day inside. You do get 2 discs for this. One of the most terrifying scenes, I would say. You've got your 3D, and you've got your regular Blu-ray, and you've got your rubbish of the day, including the J card. Definitely an excellent movie to see, well worth watching. I would highly recommend it. This next one annoys me. Can you tell me why? So here you have the Final Destination, number 5. Now, none of the others were released in Steelbook, and I have a funny feeling that I needed to get this off of eBay. Ultraviolet Stream Nonsense. And I have a feeling it's in French. Yeah, it's in French. So I can't remember if I realised at the time it was in French or not, or I just saw it on Steelbook and bought it. I know I kept losing out a couple of times in order to get it, but it kind of annoys me now because the first 4 films are just in standard Blu-ray and this is in Steelbook. My name's Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run! This has only recently been unopened. I watched this the other night. Glue and cement didn't come away very easily from the back of that. As you can still see there's a wee bit there and a wee bit there. There's your inside with the chocolates. Different scenes from the film. Lieutenant Dan. And the disc. I got that, strangely enough, not a site I shop on as much as I used to, but I got this from Play. I rarely shop on there now, since they kind of, I don't know what they've done, but they've kind of been strange. And I used to shop on there all the time, and now I shop on Amazon or eBay. Or Zavvi. How times have changed. A very 90s classic. A great film, but I don't really think it's stood the test of time. I think it dated very quickly, this film. For me anyway, it dated very quickly. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Now, I think I prefer the second one to the first one, simply because it's got the Titanic scene in it. That's how they will look on your shelf. That's the backs. And there's the backs of the cases. This picture isn't showing up as well as I would have hoped. It's very, same as Devil's Advocate, it's very orangey again. And number 3. I don't know how I feel about the women only sequel. I liked it at the time of watching it. There's so many discs in here. I don't think it would be something that I would watch again. There's the inside. I liked Melissa McCarthy to begin with when she first started out. I mean, I didn't see her in Mike and Molly. Oh, nice, yeah, huh? I didn't see her in Mike and Molly or anything like that. I've just seen her kind of in Bridesmaids and The Heat and everything like that. And she started off good. I think she's starting to lose it a wee bit, but that's just my personal opinion. I do like the artwork. That's the one thing I would say. I do like the artwork for this. It's kind of a more graphic novel, comic vibe to it. This is a great film. I have so far watched this twice since I got the Steelbook. And if you haven't seen it yet, I would definitely recommend it for a stunning, basically solo performance from Sandra Bullock. Don't let go, Jack. Oh, wrong film, sorry. Actually, Titanic does not have a Steelbook. That is quite disappointing. There's your backing there. So you've got your 3D disc, you've got your normal Blu-ray, and you've got all your rubbish of the day. Sometimes I keep the J cards, sometimes I just fold them up. It depends how I'm feeling. This is my most recent Blu-ray. I got this the same time as I got Moana, or roughly around about the same time. but I haven't watched it yet. This will be... Oh, Michael Clark Duncan. This will be a film for myself and my parents to watch because my mum is absolutely obsessed with this film. She loves it. She loves Tom Hanks, so she would probably watch him read the phone book. So...